Namaste, everybody, and welcome to our Sunday yoga practice. I hope you're having a great week so far. And I'm looking forward to practicing yoga today as well as every week with you. So if you're joining us newly, please do reach out to us. We'll be happy to get you started with some basics. And those of you who have been regular with us, thank you so much. Our heartfelt gratitude to all of you for not only practicing with us, but just practicing for yourself. So that is what we are trying to get here. Just a message that yoga is needed by all of us and yoga is for all of us. So please continue what you're doing and let us together practice at least once a week. Thank you. And now kindly be seated in any comfortable position. It could be on the floor. If you're not comfortable on the floor, you can sit in a chair and try whatever best you can try along with us as we go through this yoga practice. And as we go forward, we will also have specific sessions for different needs. So yoga for those who would like to sit in, do it in a chair, standing yoga practices for certain health conditions, etc. So for now, these are very general yoga sessions that we want all of us to watch, learn, practice, and then just try and think about what else we need and just reach out to us. We encourage you to do that. And then we will help you get going on the most suitable kind of practice for you with the most suitable asanas, etc. So while you're seated, I would request you to just relax your whole body, not holding any part of your body tight. Just try and leave all your body weight on Mother Earth. Relax your mind. Just stop thinking about everything else that may be happening around you in your life. Just try to focus on yourself. That way, we are all getting better health and we are able to serve everybody else better. We are able to carry on our duties better. Please see if you're able to keep your eyes closed for a longer duration of time during the practice, as long as possible. Just keeping our eyes closed away from visual distractions. You can sit in any meditative posture like Sukhasana, Padmasana, any of the meditative postures if you're sitting in the floor. Or just go ahead and relax yourself, even if you're sitting in a chair. Just relaxing body, mind. Place your palms on the knees so your hands are supported. Try and keep your back straight, please. Making sure our posture is correct. We are in a good state of body and mind. And once we do all our preliminary checks, we will start our yoga practice, or rather, we will continue our yoga practice. So this is how we begin, and then we'll continue. Please bring your focus to your breathing. Breathe normally or naturally. Your breathing shouldn't be fast. If you rushed into yoga class, you may be breathing fast. If you're going through some worries and anxiety in life, that may make your breathing go faster. So for now, we're just trying to forget about everything else and focus on our life, on our health, actually, on our health. Then we'll get our life in order. And for that, all these techniques are very important. Relaxing thoroughly, breathing right. Now let us go one step further and please try and breathe in a deep manner. That is deep breathing. So just inhale a long, deep breath. As much oxygen as long as you can inhale. Fill up your lungs with all the positivity and oxygen. Then followed by a long exhalation. Just as long as comfortably possible by you, both inhalation and exhalation. Let's practice that, please. It is as though you are inhaling all the positive and good energy that we need, and we are exhaling all the unwanted and negativity and negative elements from us. So we are just left with only the good energy in us. Now, with this state of body, mind, and spirit, we're just going to continue our yoga practice. Let us now add one step, which is called recitation of Om. So after inhalation, during exhalation, we'll try reciting Om. Please, let's try together for 3 times. Om. 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 Now, let's rub our palms together and slowly place on our eyes. Feel the warmth. And then as we massage our face, we'll slowly open our eyes. Just another small tip to make us feel better, more relaxed. So now let us begin with our physical cultural exercises. Namaste with our palms, just forming Namaste. Also with a grateful heart for having all the blessings in our life that we can count on. So just having that gratitude will help us further. Now let's go for the first movement, pushing all the 10 fingers against each other. This respective finger, we just try applying gentle pressure, please. You should not feel any kind of pain. If you feel pain at any point during your practice, just release that and go back to a relaxation posture, please. Need not continue with your practice. And then we can talk about it and figure out what happened and we can help you better. So yoga practice should be pleasant and enjoyable. Relax, please, release, come back to the starting position. Just one more time, breathe in. Again, a long, deep breath, along with movement. Then hold the position, please. You need not hold your breath though, just continue breathing. And then as we breathe out, we release, come back to the starting position. Now, let's go ahead and bend at our wrist a couple times on one side, just applying gentle pressure. So we're feeling the slight pressure, and that sort of gives us that exercise that is needed by that particular part of the body we are focusing on. For example, now, the wrist, the palms, fingers, forearms. Release as we breathe out, please. Now a couple times on the other side as well. Breathe in. Hold the position. Breathe out. Just make sure you breathe in and breathe out. Wonderful. Now let us go for stretching our fingers. Stretch the palms, please. Feel that stretching in your fingers and palms, and you can also feel it a little bit in your around your wrist and forearms. And slowly, as we breathe in, we curl the fingers up. We form a fist with our palms. Slightly apply pressure, please. As I said, gentle. Be gentle with yourself. Take care of yourself. And we will get good health as a return gift. Release as you breathe out. You stretch, 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 please. Breathe in. Hold the position. Benefit from these slight gentle pressure. Breathe out. And stretch, please. Again, benefit from the stretching. Now let us go for rotation at our wrist here. Couple of rotations in one direction and couple of rotations in the reverse direction. Please synchronize breathing. Wonderful. Just trying to practice in silence as much as possible. Now let's raise our hands up parallel to each other and parallel to the floor. We're now taking care of our elbows. Breathe in. Breathe out. Continue to keep your back straight, please, aligned with your neck and head. Couple of rotations in the reverse direction. This going slow will help us build strength in our body, and also we are staying away from any kind of jerks and injuries, muscle pulling, etc. and discomfort. So just go slow, take care of yourself. Now I just changed my position. You're welcome to change too. And now we're going to take care of our shoulders. So very simply, just rotation of our shoulders, couple of rotations in one direction and couple of rotations in the reverse direction. This is so simple. We can also do it while we are sitting in a long flight, if you're waiting for somebody at a doctor's office, or if you're just at your desk thinking about something while you're working, you can just do some of these movements and you will immediately start feeling so much energy coming back. You're feeling relaxed and you're feeling like, you're able to continue better. Now we can also do this while raising our hands. If possible, you can do that. As you raise your hands, please stretch also. So you're getting multiple benefits here. Benefits from stretching as well as benefits of rotation of the shoulder. And please synchronize breathing as well. So you're going to add another advantage or benefit to it. Improvement of blood circulation and movements, benefits from movements, building our strength, all that is happening with these very simple physical cultural exercises that Guruji has taught us. Now, let us extend our legs. It is a little bit cold here, so I tend to wear socks now during the fall and winter months. So now I'm just going to continue explaining so you know what we are trying to do here. Please spread your legs. We are going to take care of our lower extremities. Keep them slightly apart so they're not touching each other, just slightly apart. Now we just want to take care of our toes. So the toes, we are just bending them, holding in that position, then extending them or backward bending. So forward bending, hold the toes right there, then backward bending. So it's just for the toes. Now let's do it for the feet. Please bend or stretch your feet forward. Try and also synchronize breathing, please, even if I don't remind you. Now bending backwards. Feel the effects, please. Every step, you should try to observe how you're feeling. That is how not only are we actually getting the benefits from it, but also we are being convinced that yoga practice is helping us, right? And that is how when we are convinced about the benefits, we are able to practice every day better. We don't need any other motivation. We are self-motivated, right? All right, wonderful. Just a few movements in one direction and a few movements in the opposite direction. Lovely. Now let's go for rotation at our ankles now. Slow rotation, a few times in one direction, few times in the reverse direction. Please go slow as you can possibly do. Practice and then also synchronize breathing. Wonderful, wonderful. Now you can keep your legs together. Now you can continue, you can keep your back straight, aligned with your neck and head. Let's take care of our knees now. Just bend your knees, take support with the hand. Pull your knee closer to the chest. Feel the effects, please. You can keep your eyes closed if possible. And then hold that position, benefit from it. Slowly release or extend your leg. Now let's try on the other side. The same practice on the other side. We are going to take care of both our right and left sides of our body. We'll try not to leave any side of the body or any part of the body unattended all throughout our yoga practice. We'll take care of ourselves thoroughly or completely. Now let's practice one more practice for which will involve our hips a little bit more. We can either lie down just like this, where we are taking support of our forearms, and then we can do biking with our legs, either one leg or both legs, whichever you're comfortable with. Okay, or if you feel this is more difficult for you, you need more support for your back, you can just lie down completely and do it. Practice the same. Here the focus is on our hips, core, building core strength as well as our lower extremities. So we are getting all the benefits from this practice. Now come back, please, come back. What we are now going to do is we are going to give a little bit of more of our exercise for our core now. Continue with what we are doing just by twisting, turning to one side. Place your palms not too close, not too far. Just find that position which will give you a better balance, okay? And now, please try and bend forward, spread your fingers so you get a more firmer base here. Bend forward as you breathe out. There is a pressure on the abdomen, chest, so allow the breath to go out, please. Try and continue to be seated with your hips down on the floor. Don't raise your hips. Bend forward to the extent possible. Try to bring your forehead, nose, or chin closer to the floor. And please stay there in that position. Keep your eyes closed. Breathe to the extent possible and feel the effects of the practice. Great exercise to build arm strength, our upper body strength. We're feeling that in our core as well. Come back, please. Come back slowly. Now let's do it on the other side. Twist to the extent possible. Place your palms on the floor at a good distance, which will give you a better balance. And then bend forward. Keep your hips on the floor. Don't raise your hips. Hold the position, please. Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing to the extent possible. Come back, please. Come back. I hope you got the benefits from the twisting and you're also kind of like feeling that your body weight is on the upper body. So you're strengthening your upper body as well. Now, wonderful. We did some of the practices for our lower extremities. Come back to a seated position, please. Maybe Sukhasana, Padmasana, whichever you're comfortable with. Once again, check your posture. Your back should be straight, aligned with your neck and head to the extent possible. Once again, I remind you, you're practicing for yourself. So please do the best you can. Need not worry about how others are doing. Please do a check on your relaxation, both body and mind. Check your breathing. Forget about everything else. Just focus on yourselves. Palms on the knees. You're sitting straight. You're feeling relaxed both physically and mentally. Now let's proceed to the movements, all possible movements for the neck now. We're taking care of our neck. Forward bending along with breathing out. Bend to the extent possible. Only your neck and head are moving, rest of your body stable. And then in the final position, just relax your neck there, need not hold it. Art of relaxation also does not come easy. We have to practice it. And then once we practice it and we know how to relax, we'll start feeling better and better. Relax your neck and head there. You'll feel more stretching on the back of your neck, compression on the front. Now slowly raise your head up as you start breathing in. Bend backwards, please. Bend back, go to the extent possible. Once again, relax your neck and head there. Now, stretching is on the front of your neck, compression on the back. One more time. Bend forward. As you breathe out, hold the position, or rather just relax in that final position there. Release any kind of tension, tightness, whether it is in the neck, whether it's in any other part of the body. Just internalize your practice, please. Try to release the tension internally. Slowly, one last time, bending backward along with breathing in. Please feel the effects of the practice. You can also try and smile throughout the yoga practice, just a little smile. So this will make you look good when others are watching you. So they'll feel pleasant and they'll feel like practicing yoga with you. At the same time, you can actually feel that your face is more relaxed. So please try smiling, not only during yoga practice, but throughout the day. One more stress buster tip, right? So now let's go for sideways bending of neck. Bend sideways. Stretch on one side. You should feel the stretching on the neck on one side, compression on the other side. In the final position, just relax your neck and head there, please. Come back. Let's practice in silence, once on the other side, and just one more time on both sides. Please try and synchronize breathing. Just at your own pace. Although I'm going slow, sometimes you may feel that you are being rushed because my pace and your pace may be different. But what I suggest is, please try to practice at your own pace. If you skip a couple practices, that's okay. You can always take more time during your self-practice. The rest of the days, you can practice all of them, and then you can still continue to practice at your own pace. Now, let us go for turning our neck. Just thinking about all the possible movements and giving those movements for the very different parts of our body. Without movements is when we start developing stiffness, and with stiffness comes pain, displeasure, disappointment. All the sorrows are associated many times because we are not taking care of the basic things. So let's give these simple basic movements to our neck here. Couple of times on one side, couple of times on the other side. And you're welcome to do it more number of times for anything that you feel more relaxed and is benefiting you. Now the last movement would be rotation of the neck. Please try it very slowly, very carefully. Bend your neck forward, relax your neck, and then slowly take it into rotation, please. Kindly synchronize breathing. During Utsahi Yoga sessions, we always try and remind you regularly about relaxation, about breathing right, good posture, taking care of yourself, all the important tips. So one rotation, couple of rotations in one direction, while synchronizing breathing, just taking care of yourself. Don't go too fast, otherwise you may feel giddy. And then a couple of rotations in the other side, on the other side or in the other direction. Wonderful. I hope you're feeling good with all these basic movements for the various parts of the body. Now we are proceeding to Kapalabhati. You can practice it in Padmasana, or you can practice in Sukhasana, or just while sitting in the chair. So I hope you took the time to watch the video on Kapalabhati on our Utsahi Yoga Foundation YouTube channel. Just go there and search for Kapalabhati video within our channel. So there are many others outside the channel, but we can recommend only what we have studied, and we know that this is the right technique, and we make videos and we upload them. So please do take some time and watch it so you can learn it right and practice along. Again, I remind you, not all practices are for everybody, so we have to be very selective. Do not practice anything that will harm you further. Only take our help and only practice what's most suited for you. Now, let us pull our stomach in and throw the breath out. So active exhalation, passive inhalation by relaxing our stomach and allowing the breath to go in. Any number of times, just at your own pace with the necessary breaks that you need. Need not worry about how long another person is practicing, but with regular, consistent, effective practice, we will keep building the strength, we will keep building our stamina, and we can practice longer. So you can again go for another round if you would like to. Now what we will do today is we will go for some standing practices. So we'll take a little bit time to practice while standing up. So we are almost out of time, but let's take 5 minutes to do some standing practices here. So please stand up and keep your legs slightly apart. Once again, do a thorough check on yourself. You should be feeling good relaxation of the body and mind, as in just feeling the whole body is let loose. You're not putting any efforts to hold it, leaving your body weight on Mother Earth. And now we are also checking on our breathing. Breathe normally. The very first practice that we're going to do now is full body stretching. So as simple as it sounds, we just have to stretch our whole body up. Okay, so let's try doing that. So wherever you are, either you can go on your tips of your toes or not, it's up to you. Just stretch, breathe in, please, breathe in. You can either interlock your fingers Or you can keep the hands apart, doesn't matter, whatever helps you or makes it easier. Stretch up, please, stretch up. Feel the whole body stretching. If you can't maintain your balance, then what you can also do is take support of your upper wall nearby. Slowly stretch up. Just keep 1 foot distance from the wall. Take support, stretch, please, stretch. Please breathe in as you stretch, then hold the stretched position. And then slowly breathe out and come back. Okay, just let's try it one more time. Full body stretch. Breathe in, stretch up, please. Stretch up, benefit from the stretching. And the breathing also here, right? And if you're going on the tips of your toes, you can also get the benefits from balancing practice. Come back, please. Breathe out. Come back, okay? So now we did full body stretch. We are feeling more looser and ready for more practices. Now let's go for forward bending. Forward bending would be, once again, keep your legs slightly apart. Bend from your hips, please, not just your upper back. Hips go forward. See how much you can bend. If you're able to touch your hands or palms or fingers, even the tips of your fingers to the floor, that's well and good. If not, you can just slowly, wherever you are, however much you can bend, just go there, bend, and then relax your body, please. Relax it, relax it. If you relax it, then you will feel more stretching. Slowly, with regular practice, you will find that your limits are extended or expanded, your capacity is improved, and you are getting better range of motion. So all these benefits are coming from regular practice by taking the necessary precautions. Let's bend backwards now. Come back to the standing position. Take support of your hands. Place your palms on the hips or just lower waist. Find that spot that will give you the right kind of grip. Now, please bring your elbows towards each other. Slowly start bending backwards. There's a higher chance of losing balance here, please. So do take care. Practice very slowly and carefully. Bend backward to the extent possible. And then relax there, please. Relax. Even your neck and head are bent back. Relax. Remember that smile. Keep breathing, please. Don't hold your breath. Come back very, 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 very slowly and carefully. Come back very slowly and carefully, please. Take a few moments after every practice, after every couple asanas, just take a few moments, breathe, relax, get back the balance, whatever you need, whatever your body is asking for. When your body says, I'm ready, then proceed with the next practice or next asana. Let us go for sideways bending now. Slowly raise one hand and then continue raising it while you turn the palm facing the ceiling. Now, once the hand touches your ear, slowly stretch, please. Stretch so one side of the body is fully stretched. Then bend sideways. Take support of the other hand, let it slide along the other leg. Then in the final position, you can just hold the other leg there and then relax in the final position, please. The hand that is raised can also relax on the side of your face. Keep breathing, please. Keep breathing. Wonderful. Come back, please. Come back, come back. Now, let's try the same on the other side. Don't hold your breath, please. Every step, try and remind yourself of the guidelines for that particular practice, as well as the basic principles of Utsahi Yoga that we always remind about. Do not overdo, do not get disappointed, do not hold your body tight. Please keep breathing. Rest is a must. All of these that Guruji always reminds us. Wonderful. Come back, please. Come back to the starting position. Now, so we already tried quite a few of these asanas for today. And since we are running out of time, let us go ahead and be seated. And we are going to conclude with meditation. Okay, so please remember, meditation is a later stage of yoga practice. If you are aware of Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, Ashtanga Yoga. So let us also learn how to meditate. Kindly be seated in any comfortable position, preferably a posture that is meant for meditation, like Padmasana. So once you're seated in a relaxed position, please keep your back straight, your palms on the knees. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your focus to one object or subject that brings peace to you. Could be a form of God. It could be an element of nature. It could be your own self, your own breathing. Just please maintain that focus for a few moments. If you need to change position or posture for whatever reason, please feel free to do that, okay? And then once you find that right posture, please go back to that state of focus and meditation. Please sit quietly for a few moments. Deep breathing, please. Please rub your palms together and slowly place them on your eyes. Feel the warmth, complete darkness. Slowly, as you massage your face, you can slowly open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed the yoga practice with us. And your daily yoga practice need not be more than 15-20 minutes or half an hour. If you are able to practice longer, wonderful. But if you do not have the time, please just try and select the practices and just do it for about 20 minutes to half an hour. So as Guruji reminds us, we have 24 hours in a day. If we take 1 minute every day, every hour, then it becomes 24 minutes, right? So that 24 minutes should be good enough for our yoga practice. So just keeping these small and beautiful tips that Guruji repeats to us every now and then in our mind. So he'll continue to guide us during our everyday yoga practice. Now that is it for today, friends. And please take a little bit interest and spend a little time. It is kind of an investment for yourself as well to learn more about yoga practice, to learn the right ways, what is important, what is not. Learn about the spiritual side of it too, and other benefits that you may not be aware of, but there are talks on our Utsahi Yoga Foundation YouTube channel by different experts, and some of them are as short as 10 minutes. So if you can spend 10 minutes every day, every other day, maybe once a week, just check out those videos, watch them, send us your feedback, comment on them, share them, and that way you will also be helping with our mission of spreading good health and positivity to all the communities around the world. Thank you so much. We hope to see you next time. Meanwhile, please continue your yoga practice. Stay happy, stay healthy. Take care. Namaste.